So I want to talk about a belief that I've been thinking about a lot over the past week. Just one of those moments where I've had lots of conversations that have led to me just thinking a lot about this, and I wanted to share it with you because it's been helpful for me and helpful for the people that I've spoken to, and I anticipate that it might be helpful for some of you. So I was having a conversation and all someone said was, well, it only happened once. That's what they said. They were talking about childhood trauma. We were talking about childhood trauma, and they said it only happened once, and it really got me, and it made me think about all of the times I've heard a version of that. It only happened once. Sure, she did drink, or she drank every day, but other than that, she was great. I did feel lonely. I did feel really, emotionally not great. I felt emotionally crappy most of my childhood, but other than that, it was great. There was football, there was netball, whatever it might be. These statements that minimize the pain that we went through when we were kids, and it's making me think about this belief that we all have. Oh, so many of us have, that childhood trauma is something that happens to other people and is something that happens to other kids that experience much more extreme events than we have. And I just think that's the blanket belief that so many of us have. And it can be applied at any different level, right? But ultimately, that belief just dismisses and denies all of our experiences and all of our feelings as children. And it's so pernicious and so dangerous and so damaging. I just wanted to shine a light on it. I just wanted to take a minute to say, it's not okay. I'm sorry that you have to do this, that we feel the need to do this. And I feel so much compassion for us all about it, because I get why we do it, right? It's driven by that top level belief, that old belief that trauma it only stems from really extreme, severe experiences, right? That's what's kind of funneling it, because that's the world we've all been operating in. That's been trauma up till now, up till the past year or so, the past couple of years. That's how trauma's been defined. But we're learning that's not true, which is amazing. But still, I think because that belief is the top line, we're still minimizing, and I get it. I've spent my life doing it, and I really get it. I really get why we do it. It helps us cope. That of course it helps us cope. It helps us carry on. It allows us to do what we need to do. But ultimately, it's driven by shame. That's the truth. It comes from a place of shame, of not being able to actually stand in and own what went on because we feel shame about it. And the truth is that need to minimize. So it is a trauma response. So it's a red flag in and of itself. When I hear people doing it, I know it's the trauma talking. It's because trauma makes us disconnect from our feelings because they're too painful. It makes us avoid them. It makes us minimize, makes us disconnect, makes us push things away. That's what it's trying to do. And I just want to make everyone really aware of that mechanism, because it just causes so much chaos and so many problems. And the antidote to that is ownership. It's truth-telling and ownership. It's being able to, even though it's so painful, it's being able to say, not, well, it only happened once, but it happened. It happened once. And that's childhood trauma. Not that she drank every day, but she was a stand-up woman other than that, but that she drank every day. It's the ownership, it's the connection to a truth that is just so critical as we try to heal, and we can't heal unless we'll stand in it, unless we'll call it what it is, unless we can call it trauma. And I say that with so much compassion. I get why we don't, and I get why we can't, and I couldn't for so long. But I wonder if some of you watching this, whether it's time, whether it's time to call it what it was, because that's the doorway to healing. It really is. It's that simple and that hard. And I just wanted to take a minute to just connect with you guys about that. Thank you for hearing me.